Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shah Barakatah. To all my brothers and the sisters that keep the law and the faith. On the highways, byways, pushing commandments to all of my people. In the place where they never were equal. And the people who run it are evil. Shooting us down in the street, poison the food that we eat, poison the water we drink, making it hard to think the devil is playing for keeps. They get the money and go, leaving us stuck on the bottom. Soon as they spot him, they got him. I tell you the devil is rotten. I know that them niggas is scheming and plotting, it won't be forgotten. Yahweh is watching. Soon as he give us the power, my nigga, you know that we getting it poppin'. Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shah made my...
Go ahead, bring it out.
Okay, these would have, this right here, we're at Niagara Falls right now. HOI New York, New Jersey, and HOI Philly. Shalom.
Shalom.
Right now we are at Niagara Falls, and we're on the American side of Niagara Falls. And if everybody looks towards my right, that's Canada. That's a whole other country on the other side of that gulf. So that's where we at right now. If we were to walk across this bridge right here, we would be in Canada. Now
we're on the New York State side.
Now it was a lot harder. Now if you Judah, it was a lot harder for our ancestors to get to Canada via the Underground Railroad, because we couldn't just come north. We had to go to Canada because in 1850 Henry Clay passed the Fugitive Slave Law. Which stated that if you was a slave in the South and you went to the North to escape slavery, they could come to the North and come get you. So what Judah did was they went to Canada, and it was a lot harder for them to get into Canada than crossing the bridge. And what this is right here is, they say these were the first people to see Niagara Falls. They say they were nomadic hunters and gatherers who left behind Gadites, who left behind evidence of their short-term camps and work areas. The tribe known as the Neutrals. And these are the different Gadite tribes that were murdered so they could inherit this land. The Mohawks, the Mohicans, the Delawares, the Cayugas, the Senecas, the Onondagas, and the Oneidas, and the Adirondacks and the Algonquins. These were the different Gadite tribes that were murdered to acquire all of this land. And right now we're coming from Buffalo. So basically what Esau did was they came to this land, they killed off the buffalo to get Gad dependent on them rather than the buffalo, and then they named the city after the animal that they killed.
Bring it out. They're showing you right here what they did on this picture right here. All right, you see them with the cross. All right, you see them at the Niagara Falls. You see the Gadites right there. Esau is bold, man. Right, you see them right there. You see the so-called wannabe pilgrims, and they showing you what they did to God.
The Edomites' name was Father Hennepin.
Yeah, Father Hennepin.
You see our Gadite brothers with the border of blue around them too. If you look closely.
You see the fringes hanging, You
gotta look real close.
You see the fringes hanging and the borders are blue. You can see it.
And that's why the book of Revelation say he come with his missionaries first. Because before he conquers you, he gonna send, what's his name, Father what?
Father Hennepin.
Father Hennepin,
yeah. Father Devil. He gonna send him, you know what I mean? To soften you up. And then he gonna attack.
That's Job 24:14.
Right.
The murderer rising with the light,
absolutely,
killeth the poor and the needy, and in the night he's as a thief.
That's right.
Esau represents the murderer rising with the light. He's coming with the Christianity. All right, see the cross in his hand? He's so-called rising with the light.
Right.
And in the night, in the downfall and darkness of God, he killed the poor and the needy. Because like Sabal said, he made them dependent on him by taking a buffalo out of this town. And he's a bold devil to name the town after what he did. Slaughtered off the buffalo and then made God dependent on him. So the murderer rose with the light, killeth the poor and the needy, and in the night he's as a thief. Once he killed them off and put them in a state of darkness, he stole their land and named it after the buffalo that he slayed off.
And also, to see the real history, Esau's not lying to you. Check out this last paragraph. The first Europeans to visit the area were French traders and missionaries in the 16th and 17th centuries. In 1678, Father Louis Hennepin a Recollet monk of the Franciscan order, visited the falls. When Hennepin returned to France, he described his experience and commissioned a painting of the falls and their surroundings, which is this painting here.
Good.
So, yeah, Father Louis Hennepin, some French Edomite monk, was one of the first people to set it up for Gad to be murdered so they could acquire this land.
And also not just monks, but Jesuits. From the
Jesuits,
priests.
yeah.
You see, and that's what a lot of them were, Jesuit priests. You know, and now you look at some of these guys, they say, I think I got to go more into it, but they say something about Biden may have studied under the Jesuits.
Yeah,
The Jesuits, they always had this plan. They knew who they was going to murder. Christopher Columbus was a Jesuit. And they knew the plan of what they was going to do. That's why he came with the Apocrypha.
They show you that in that movie 1492.
Right.
They knew the book of Ezra, and they knew that the Native Americans was over here. And that movie, it opens up with that. They said, read the book of Ezra. They knew God was here.
Right.
First and second Esdras.
Yeah.
And Torah mentions Jesuits. Now, back down in New York City, in the Bronx, and we've taught across from there twice, is Fordham University.
Kind.
And right on a paraphernalia is the Jesuit University of New York. They show you right there. Now, in New York City, Fordham University is nothing to sneeze at. It's not exactly NYU or Columbia. Columbia's an Ivy League school. Now, Fordham isn't part of the Ivy League, but Fordham is one of the premier schools in New York City. And I think this was done just to make mockery of our people. Fordham University is right in the middle of the hood.
Kind.
Fordham, you get off the train and you go to Fordham Road. Fordham University is right there. And you see Fordham students, there's the Metro North, and there's Fordham University. You might see Ephraimites that live in that hood and Fordham students. But they tell you that Fordham is the Jesuit University of New York. So
Bring it
that
out.
goes to show you right there that the Jesuit priests have set up shop right up in the Bronx.
Kind.
And as Terah was saying, this man here, Father Louis Hennepin, may have also been a Jesuit priest.
Kind.
So yeah, the Jesuits got a lot to answer for.
Look at it. He's dressed up just like them.
Mm-hmm.
If you ever see the Jesuits walking around New York City, they got the similar kind of garb. And he got the cross in his hand. A lot of times they wear the rosary with the cross around it. You might confuse them with order. Yeah, so you want to go into the pictures, the Iroquois pictographs. These are the Iroquois pictographs that we showing you now, y'all.
And it's pretty self-explanatory. Corn, which was one of Gad's main crops. Deer, which was one of the main animals that they hunted and that they used. And venison is real good, by the way, if the person knows what they're doing. Singing. And they sung praise to the Most High.
Chanting to the Most High.
Right. Haya Nawa, hey. And it sounds like, and if you notice, a lot of these Gadite languages sound a lot like Paleo-Hebrew. And the heron, which is a bird, which was a bird that's indigenous to this area, they had a whole lot of this sadness. And then there were their elders.
Salakia, remember the Trail of Tears. You speak about sadness, the Trail of Tears.
And then there's the wise man, which was the Gadite elders, the tribal elders. And the brother Macabre says that on his mother's side of the family, he says that he goes back and forth and he speaks to a lot of the elders of his tribe on his mother's side of the family. And those are the wise men. And then another animal indigenous to the area, the bear. And last but not least, the bark sled. And Gad was the ones that invented sledding because, I mean, I imagine the winters around here are crazy. You might walk out, you might wake up to 4 or 5 feet of snow. So a bark sled was probably their main mode of transportation.
Right. Kwame Ashala. Going back to which one? Sing when you go Haya Nawa, that's really saying our power. All right, Haya Nawa. Right, so that's what they were saying in the Gadite language. All right, and which is a form of broken Hebrew. All right, because Yah is short for the Most High name. Ha is the, so it's like saying the Most High, our power. It's actually like saying Ha the Yah, short for the Most High, power, all right, or our, all right, like our power, or the Most High, our power, all right?
Ha-ya-nawa.
Ha-ya-nawa, you
Our
understand?
power.
Remember in the book of Psalms, it says Jah, but it's really Yah. And that's short for the Most High name. So they were saying Ha-ya-nawa, our power, the Most High, you know, or the Most High, our power, all right? Good. And up here they got happiness, when they're rejoicing. All right, that's another pictograph that they displayed. And notice it's the man and the woman together. All right, and the man is here and the woman is there showing what? Because she wears a damn dress. All right? Not no goddamn pants. All right? And the pictograph is, that's Deuteronomy 22:5. The woman shall not wear which pertain to a man. So they're showing you the difference. He would represent the man and that would represent the woman. And it's showing you happiness together when they're together in unity. All right, kind. And right, and here at the bottom, yep. And then the sun shining, and then right here like a border or fringes, yeah.
Yeah, Yaradun pointed that out.
Kind, all praises. All right, so it's in the mid-17th century, the Senecas conquered the neutrals. The Senecas were members of the
Haudenosaunee.
The people of the Longhouse, or Iroquois Confederation of Nations. By the beginning of the 18th century, the Iroquois were the most powerful Native Americans in the Great Lake region. Yeah, and then Esau conquered them. All right, you damn devil. Right, so there's a little history, y'all. There's a lot of meat on this little poster right here, man. They got the Iroquois tree of peace, not a goddamn Christmas tree. A tree of peace.
The Iroquois tree of peace.
Right, the Iroquois tree of peace. There you go right there. So a lot of history on this little depiction right there. And Esau is telling you what they did to our people right here, man. Look at that damn Jesuit bastard. And look how they conquering Gad. All right, got Gad with the canoe, carrying the canoe.
No, that's a sled.
No, up here, right here.
Okay,
Right, he's carrying a
slocking.
canoe right there. Yeah. And who's leading the charge? He got Esau leading the damn charge, the pilgrims, and got Gad behind him with the shotgun. All right? Going against their own people. See that?
Right.
You see the Jesuit there, you see them there, slaughtering whoever, the buffalo or whatever. See the Edomites, the pilgrims, and you see the Gadites behind them with the shotgun and the canoe. Helping them out. All right? They got fringes down there on his boot, yeah. Looked like Ariel last night. Con.
Okay.
Also, you know, and Esau now, with the whole Trump thing, what Esau is trying to do is get his people to say, look, we did this, we conquered them.
Shit.
Okay, so we conquered them, so listen, this is the strong and the fittest, survival of the fittest. That's how Esau now is trying to turn it around because he don't want to feel his guilt. This is what Trump brought in. That listen, they turn this whole thing around and make it seem like it was justified. I mean, and they did better for the land. You see what I'm saying? That's how the devil operates, man. But at the end of the day, we know that they murdered these people and killed these people.
Bring it out. Con, all praises.
I wanted to get the tree, but I wanted to get the text on it too. The Iroquois tree of peace. But Esau's, and you know, Gad for the most part, you know, the whole tribe said Jacob was a plain man dwelling in tents. And Esau, and you know, when Gad was up here, that's really how they were. You know, they lived, Gad was up here living their lives, doing them, and being peaceful. But then here comes Esau, who can't keep his foot at home. Right. And Esau was like that back then, and Esau's even like that now with the gentrification.
Con.
What the hell is Justin Bieber doing walking down Flatbush Avenue?
Con.
Right?
Right. Enlargeth his desire as hell. Con. He can't get enough, man. Gotta have everything. Con. So any more on this, or y'all want to move forward?
I would like to move forward, but I'm.
All right, Con, we're going to go check out the actual falls, y'all. That's Canada on that side. Free healthcare.
On the other side of the bridge.
In America, you pay, you sick, you pay, and they kill you. Right? You pay for them to kill you. They give you the medication and you pay for them to kill you. Shalom, Israel. We just out here up Buffalo / Niagara Falls. Well, we really in Niagara Falls. We just having a day trip outing in Niagara on the New York Niagara Falls side to get that's Hennepin. We fought up. Yeah. Yeah, kind.
Hennepin. Look, they named a rock after the damn Jesuit priest.
Yeah. Plymouth Rock didn't land on us. We didn't land on Plymouth Rock. It landed on us.
Chronicle of LaSalle.
First to preach the gospel on Niagara Falls frontier.
And the first white man that saw this described the falls of Niagara.
Yeah, the first white man. Erected by the Knights of Columbus, which is a faction of the Ku Klux Klan.
Oh, word?
Yeah. Knights of Columbus is they clan associated. Yeah.
Oh, word?
Yeah, they're right there at the bottom of the erected by the Knights of the Ku Klux Klan. I mean, the Knights of the Knights of Columbus.
Freudian slip.
1910. Yeah, they're associated with the Ku Klux Klan.
Nah, I didn't.
They'll lie and say they're not, but they are.
But no, when I was younger, I always thought that the Knights of Columbus was a bunch of old Edomites that march down the street. Because now, whenever you go to a little Edomite town, any Edomite town you go to has a Knights of Columbus chapter. And on the surface, the Knights of Columbus are just a bunch of old Edomites that dress up in their uniforms and march through the town on their pagan holidays. But once you do, I think their female auxiliary is the Knights of Familiar. But I didn't know that they were affiliated with the KKK.
They'll deny it, but there's records of them being affiliated. Yeah. Right there.
Now that I think
we didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us. It's goddamn Father Louis Hennepin.
But then again,
Satan Pin.
I never have seen an Elder Jake in the Knights of Columbus.
And you won't, and you will not. God. That's a white boy fraternity.
Nice fall.
Can anybody else go live? My battery running short. Anybody got a portable charger? No? I left mine at the room.
You see it right there, so.
Huh?
Trump supporters.
You gonna get yours? All right, come on, throw water. I'm gonna get as much footage till I run out and then charge back Israel. But right here, we on this is the scenery at Niagara Falls. All right, this is way high up, man.
They look like they having fun in Canada.
They're having fun in Canada. On the Canadian side, they got Ferris wheels and all that. See, this is beautiful scenery, Israel. So I know a lot of you, we don't have to be over righteous. You say, well, this Esau kingdom is going to burn. But remember, this was all ours at one time. This was all ours. This was all Gad's at one time. This was all the tribe of Gad, so-called Native American Indians. And we just gave y'all a little history. And see, that's why we know key things showed you that they're descendants of the 12 tribes of Israel. Now, we know some people going to disagree and say, all the tribes are Negro, black, whatever. That's all good. We don't have to debate about that forever and ever. To each his own, what you want to believe according to your research. But there is credible information that show that they were descendants of the 12 tribes. All right, you can't get around that. All right, so that's the scenery we showing y'all. We're just doing a little edification on, the Niagara Falls area and everything. This is it right here, y'all. All right, and I know it was probably even more beautiful when Gad had it. Esau done polluted it or whatever now, but the scenery. Most I will one day we're going to have spiritual power to fly over this damn thing. All right, so HOI New York, New Jersey, HOI Philly. We up here in upstate New York, Buffalo, at Buffalo / Niagara Falls. We're at Niagara Falls now, just doing some sightseeing and checking some things out. Breaking down a little brief history of all this stuff, man. But Most High going to get these devils, man, for all that they've done to our people and everything they stole and raped and took. But like the Edomites said on Hollywood Boulevard, the Italian.
It's not just about
all right.
Doing the work
the Italian in Hollywood. We was teaching in Hollywood a couple of weeks ago on Halloween. The Edomite said, hey, that's what we do, man. We conquered the world. That's what we do. So really can't be mad at these devils, man, you know? So, all right, we going further down near the falls now, y'all. Like I said, that's the Canadian side over there. That looked like the Stratosphere, like the Stratosphere Hotel, like they got in Vegas, the Stratosphere on the Canadian side. But this is still the New York side where all the tourists are. All right, and we just checking this out, getting the scenery. And all this going to be destroyed, so we just seeing it before it's destroyed, that's all. Scriptures tell you in the Apocrypha, Sirach 34, a man that have traveled has experience. So that's what we're doing here, a little traveling and getting some experience so we can know, you know, certain things, certain sites or whatever about this kingdom. All right, so we're officially at the falls now, officially at Niagara Falls now. All right. All right. Coming actually to the falls now. Little sightseeing. So there it is. Niagara Falls on the New York side. And this is what they stole from the tribe of Gad. This is what Esau stole from the tribe of Gad. All this vast area right here, going all the way to the Canadian side. All right, this is what they stole from the tribe of Gad. All right, the falls that go all the way back. All right, and the water comes down and it falls over here. All right, and the so-called white man tries to barrel off the falls. Like that. Yeah, con. Yeah, it's beautiful at night. Shalom, Israel. So we're leaving out from Niagara Falls. All right, it was a good little trip, good little sightseeing. All right, wait, let me turn it around. Good little sightseeing real quick. That's still the Canada side we're looking at or whatever. Got a little history. Was talking to a Gadite sister that was selling some souvenirs. We should have got some video of her, but she was letting us know, you know, don't call her Iroquois, because Iroquois means savage. Sabal, come break that down a little bit.
What the Gadite Rip said to us was the proper name for that group of people is Haudenosaunee.
Kind.
Iroquois means savage in French.
Kind.
And then she said, like we often said, Esau gave him that name.
Right. Kind. All praises. What else she was going into?
She said that the wooden knives that she had.
Oh, kind.
She said that what that was for was to teach the young Gadite boys, you know, let them play with the knives and teach them how to be men.
Right. Yeah, so they won't stab each other.
Right.
Kind. Right.
Oh.
Right, because Saja got one right there. Kind.
Case in point.
You can practice with those, and they don't get they don't cut themselves. Right, learn how to fight, defend yourself. Right, skin animals, all that. Kind. Because Saja's showing you one right there.
Gad also said that now to land me back, that's a land me back is an Israelite term. Don't you heard it here first. To land me back off of what Gad was saying, the buffalo was sacred to them.
Kind.
Well, actually, to land me back off of the lesson I gave last night when we were on Bailey and Kensington, the buffalo was sacred to Gad.
Kind.
And so I said Esau, because he wanted to be a filthy beast, and that's the thing about it. Esau is the real savage. Esau is the real savage, but he got the nerve to call them savages.
Kind.
So Esau probably knew that the buffalo was sacred to Gad, which is why he killed most of them off, and why he also mixed them in with cows, which is how he did a bison.
Kind.
So
buffalo and a cow.
Right.
Bison.
So he killed the buffalo off, and he polluted that. He crossed them with another species to pollute the bloodline.
Kind.
So that you would have that much harder of a time getting an actual buffalo.
Kind, by Shimmer my shot, yo, shot.
How the hell Esau, being a real savage, how he got the nerve to call somebody else a savage?
Right, how you gonna call him an Iroquois? And then the crazy thing is he raped, robbed, and murdered and stole all of this. All of this he stole. All this he stole. And then he gonna tell God they can sell 100 feet away from the water.
Right.
They can set up a little table. You can set up a little table, sell some necklaces and wooden knives and stuff. And, you know, we supported God. That was a good thing. And, you know, he takes everything and then tell them, oh, you can set up a table 100 feet from the water and sell your merchandise. After he took every goddamn thing, you know?
$10 a park.
Yeah, $10 the park, goddammit. Just to see some damn waterfall. $22 for the boat ride. Right, 20-minute boat ride. That's $1. That's like $1.05 per minute. Right, that's the mall, Made in America store, Made in America mall store. All right, at the edge of Niagara Falls, New York side, and then Canada side. It's like a parking atrium. All right, yeah. So.
And then Esau made a condition. I asked the Rib about sovereignty.
Kind.
And I said, aren't y'all supposed to be sovereign? Like, don't pay taxes or nothing? Esau even made a condition with that. In order to be sovereign, you have to be sober.
Kind.
And then, as I said, there's a Bach, like, alcoholism runs rampant through a lot of these reservations.
And they know that God has that problem. So a lot of them going to have a problem being sovereign because they can't stay sober. But they drinking because they so depressed in the spirit of what you've done to them and their forefathers and their ancestors. So that's why they drinking. You know?
You gonna steal all of this. You stole, raped, robbed, and murdered all of this. And then got the nerve to put Gad on the Niagara Seneca Reservation.
Kind. And they gotta be she said the only reason why they sovereign at the casino because they stopped serving alcohol. So there's no liquor there that they can get drunk from. You know?
The white man brought the liquor in.
And he brought the liquor in. Kind. All right.
In the Dominican Republic, they had this drink called Mama Juana.
Right.
It's like, however you make it, you know what I mean? Like, when Esau came in,
Right.
they put wine and liquor in there.
Right.
Before, they made it their own way. It was like a tonic, you know?
Right.
Built
Kind.
the body, you know, he built the
Kind.
body. They came in with the alcohol in.
Right.
Now, so
Kind.
you got-
Kind. Yep. So that's it, Israel. Just a little trip to Niagara Falls that we took on the New York side to check out the falls and give a little history. You know, everything that we do, we're gonna filter through the truth. You know, it has to filter through the truth. So like the water, it has to filter through the truth. But everything, man. Right here, they got let me show y'all that. They got the walkway. It says pedestrians to Canada. So you can literally walk into Canada. There's a pathway here that you can follow where you can walk into. Look at the pretty fall leaves. Definitely fall is in the air. And as I said it, one of them just dropped. You can't make this stuff up. All right, look at that. Gabar down there, Macabre. Kwame Yashala. Gabar and Macabre down there. Gabar still stuffing his face from last night. Sabal getting some footage right there. See, so pedestrians to Canada. You follow this path. I don't know if y'all can see the sign down there. And you turn right, you can walk right across to Canada. Of course, you can't now because of COVID. But I think you can if you have dual citizenship or something like that. But when you go to gates and everything is closed and locked off, right? Yeah, the path to Canada is closed, right? No? You can still walk over? Huh? Oh, yeah. Oh, you can't come back in because of the COVID, right? Oh, okay. All right. You can't come back in, though, yeah. Oh, so I think it's Canada coming into the United States. You can't, but Esau just said you can still walk over. But When I looked at it earlier, it was blocked off. But anyway, that's our little mini tour of Niagara Falls. Maybe once we come up here a little bit more, we'll get a little bit more. We're going to get into a little bit more of that history of the so-called Iroquois. And what was that Edomite's name? Hennepin? Father Hennepin, kind. And a little bit more of that with the Jesuits and everything. And, you know, how they stole God's land and the history of them coming over here. But, yeah, this is it, Israel. All this, man. Esau stole everything. Beautiful fall leaves. All this was the tribe of Gad at one time, so-called Native American Indians, for those that still co-sign to the understanding of the chart. But that's about it. We're about to get out of here, go eat a little something, and some brothers get ready to get back on the road to head back to our cities. And, you know, that's that, man. Get ready to go back down into the city, back into New York and Jersey and Philly and everywhere that we came from. So HOI to the chariots fly. That go to sign right there, the New York State sign. Welcome to New York State. HOI to the chariots fly. All praises to Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. Salakia Pri Sabak. All right, all praises. Beautiful trip to Buffalo. Shout out to HOI Buffalo, Danyala, and all the brothers, man. We love y'all. Gabar, Mattathiah, all the brothers, man. We love y'all brothers, man. Thanks for the hospitality. All y'all brothers, man. If I didn't mention all the names, Salakia, but all y'all brothers, man. HOI Buffalo, we had a great weekend. Still having a great weekend. And we thank y'all brothers for the hospitality, the food, the drinks, the hall, the meet and greet, everything, man. Everybody supporting each other. The music, Danyala, man, brothers, the music was fire. All right, the music was straight fire, man. All y'all brothers did y'all thing, man. All praises. So, you know, we're going to sign off. And all praise to the Most High, Yahweh Shai. And we hope to see y'all soon, family. All right. Khan! Your Ramyan on here, Khan! Yashala, man. Had a beautiful time with HOI Buffalo. Y'all showed a lot of hospitality. And get at us, Israel, if you're in the Buffalo, Niagara Falls area. All right, we're going to sign off. HOI to the chariots fly. All praises in Yahweh and Yahweh Shai forever and ever. Amen. Great and successful weekend of breaking ground in Buffalo with the Buffalo camp. Even though Buffalo been broken in. But it was our 1 year anniversary also. Today is the 1 year. This weekend was the 1 year anniversary of HOI Buffalo coming along. So we want to say all praises to Yahweh and Yahweh Shai forever and ever. Amen. Beautiful weekend of gathering, fellowshipping, teaching the gospel, doing the work, and building our nation, man. That's what it's all about. To the chariots fly, man. To Yahweh Shai come back and get us up out of here. So all praises. Kwame Ashala, we still got next. Hallelujah. HOI to the chariots fly. Bring it out. HOI pull up, boys. All praises to Yahweh and Yahweh Shai forever and ever. Amen. Hallelujah. That go Danyala right there. Kwame Ashala. Shalom.